GYMetrix, how lean thinking prevents waste and enhances value in gyms. The term lean thinking was started by James Womack while working for MIT's International Motor Vehicle Program back in the 1980s, whilst trying to understand how Toyota was dominating American car manufacturers. Lean thinking has spread across the globe, is used by some of the world's most admired companies, and has proved, across all industries, to be universally successful at improving results. In the words of James Womack, the critical starting point for lean thinking is value. Value can only be defined by the customer, and it is only meaningful when expressed in terms of a good or service, and often both at once, which meets the customer's needs at a specific price at a specific time. Lean thinking is not a cost-cutting exercise, as some may think, but is about identifying and enhancing customers' value whilst removing anything that does not add to customers' value, waste. There are 5 steps of the lean cycle. Identify value. Specify value from the customer's view. 2. Map the value stream. Identify the steps in the customer's journey that create value for them. 3. Create flow. Remove bottlenecks that stop the customer being able to flow through their value stream. 4. Establish pull. Enable customers to pull resources into the gym, preventing a waste of resources that customers choose not to pull. And 5. Seek perfection. Now going through each of the steps individually. GYMetrix identifies value through 2 ways: attaching sensors to all the gym equipment to measure usage, and doing face-to-face gym floor customer surveys. In the surveys we ask, what are the customers' 3 favorite types of equipment they like to use? How busy do they find them? How likely are they to recommend? And what do they value and not value in their gym? Identifying equipment that customers value. From the surveys, the height of the bar tells us how many customers said the equipment was one of their favorite 3. The red portion in the graph tells us where there are shortages, causing a loss of customer value. From our sensors, measuring total time customers spend on equipment, through how much customers actually use the equipment, identifies equipment that customers value and identifies equipment types that customers don't value. Step 2. Mapping the value stream. An example of a value stream. On the way to the gym, how long is the commute from work to the gym? If driving, is there available parking or not? When get to the gym, can the customer easily enter the gym, or do they have to queue? When entering the gym, some customers value being given a towel by a smiling receptionist. Other customers do not value this and would rather pay less and enter through a self-serve turnstile. To be lean, each operator must understand what things are central to their value proposition, what their customer group values, and focus and enhance those areas. At the same time, understand those areas that are not central to their value proposition, that their customers do not value, and they could stop providing, removing waste and costs without making any difference to the customer's value. Carrying on. When they get to the changed, is there available space in lockers or not? When they go to use the cardio equipment, are the machines available or do they have to wait? When they're going to use resistance equipment, are the machines available or do they have to wait or use second choice equipment? Are there enough water fountains or does the customer have to queue? Staff interactions. Were they educational and teach the customer something of value? Or was it just small talk that did not add value? And finally, are there available showers? Are they warm or do they run hot and cold? The value stream carries on even after leaving the gym. Does the release of endorphins make the customer feel good? Do they feel healthier and have more energy? When they go out at the weekend, do they feel more confident about themselves? This is an example of a GYMetrix value stream map, identifying in the customer's journey that what they value and that which they don't value. Step 3. Create flow. Remove bottlenecks that stop the customer being able to flow through their value stream. As soon as customers have to wait for anything, their value stream stops flowing, they stop collecting value and become dissatisfied. Waiting for anything results in the value stream not flowing. End of part 1. Part 2. Creating flow continued, and step 4 of the lean cycle, how to enable customer pull.